Hello everyone, Apurva the Book Hunter back again with another video, and I've got a non-fiction book for you today. It's a memoir, Out of Africa, written by Karen Blixen. Karen Blixen wrote under the pseudonym Isaak Dinesen, and she wrote 7 Gothic Tales, Babette's Feast, and other books. She was born in Denmark, but even though her books were her fiction work was widely popular, critically acclaimed, but her most popular writing is Out of Africa. There is a reason behind this. They made a Hollywood movie. They adapted it into a Hollywood movie starring Robert Redford and Meryl Streep. I haven't seen the movie, widely popular back in the day. Okay, so this book is a memoir, and I am kind of allergic to memoir. I don't like them. People lie a lot in there. So, and it's boring. They're boring, really. Memoirs are boring. So, however, I think I changed my mind after reading this one. This doesn't feel boring and doesn't feel like a regular memoir. It's just wonderful, like a wonderful journey. This book encompasses her stay in Africa. She ran a coffee plantation and a farm in Kenya from 1914 to 1931. Let me give you the outline of this whole memoir. Early on in her life, Karen Blixen made some horrible life decisions, and after marriage she ended up in Kenya, in Ngong Hills, running a coffee plantation and a farm with her husband. Then they participated in the First World War, transportation, supply, that sort of thing. And after the war, she fell out with her husband and she had to run the plantation practically alone. As you expect from it, this memoir describes in detail the kind of things that happened on the plantation, her work, the people she interacted with, her subjects, the farm, the natural beauty, the safaris, the wildlife. Yes, the whole thing really. However, it's not a chronologically arranged writing. It's basically a lot of events, a lot of pictures pieced together to make a beautiful collage, that sort of a thing. And you get a very close look at the lives there. The lives of the tribal people, the indigenous people there, the Maasai, the Kikuyu, the Somalis, their cultural beliefs, their customs, they're pretty terrible. Sometimes they're terrible, sometimes disgusting, but there are times of stark beauty, and most intriguing stuff happen at times. That's really, really interesting. The characters in there are a lot of characters, some animals in there. They're wonderful. Their interaction with the author has been described just wonderfully. It's good, really, really great. And the backdrop of African landscape and the nature, the rustic beauty of the nature, not like your European village sort of beauty. It's just a rustic nature. She faced much difficulties in running her coffee plantation. She suffered losses, and one of the reasons why she had to actually sell the farm and move back to Denmark and focus on her literary career, which turned out to be pretty great, unlike her business venture. So, however, there are times like the flowering of the coffee plants. There are times of great beauty, as she describes it. I have to say, the writing is pretty good. Oh yeah, don't forget the love affair. She had an affair, a very passionate love affair with an Englishman named Dennis Finch Hatton. It kind of ended tragically, but well, the experience was really wonderfully described. The writing was really, really good, pretty mesmerizing. I haven't read a memoir that's written this beautifully. She really had the command of the language. I could say that. And there are actually some phrases here that are really, really strong. There is a phrase, the paragraph in here that talks about African farmers crying for rain, and the comparison with coitus interruptus, which is strong, very strong. Okay, I would highly recommend this book to anybody, really. Anybody can read this, they won't be disappointed. And to top it all, this book is actually a pocket penguin edition, pretty cheap. I got it pretty cheap. I think it's worth it. I enjoyed this book thoroughly. So that's it for today, guys. I'll be back again with another video, and till then, keep reading. Peace out.